Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It has been way too long. I have filmed multiple videos prior to this, and I edited absolutely none of them. So I've made a couple videos, and I probably made like 4 or 5 videos, and I did not edit them. Obviously, I didn't upload them, and so I need to do that, start doing that. It's either Monday or Tuesday of this week. Either the 16th or the 17th of September was my 1-year mark for starting to sell on TCGPlayer. So that's when I got accepted into the program and, started listing cards. September 29th, which hopefully this will go up before then, but maybe on that day. I haven't decided yet. When you see this, you'll know. That will mark exactly 1 year since my first sale. So I am just gonna open a box of One Piece, the 2 legends that just came out, and see what we pull. Talk about my TCGPlayer experience for the last year, and yeah, all the things I've learned and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So one of the things that I learned is, and if you watch any YouTuber that sells cards of any sort, if you ask anyone, they'll say it's not profitable or not very profitable. If you ask any LGS, they'll tell you not to do it. And they're not exactly wrong. So my personal opinion is that I think it's fun. It's, how do I put it? Like, if you're not all about the money, then I think it's good, because you're not going to make a lot of money doing this. I've been, I don't make much profit, if any. Like, I'm probably breaking even on everything I'm doing. If there's a good card in here, then I'll probably break even. I've already gone through this, so I'm just gonna quick flip through the commons and uncommons till we get to the foil. So there's not a lot of money to be made in selling cards, especially selling singles. You could potentially make more profit if you're doing breaks, pack breaks. If you're streaming some pack breaks. But I'm not doing that yet. So I'm just breaking even. What was I saying? I'm just breaking even, so I'm not making a bunch of money. This is fun for me, and I know there's a lot of people, I'll put that there. I know there's a lot of people that by the 1-year mark, they've given up because they're not seeing any profits. More often than not, they're probably seeing a lot of losses, which sucks. And I've been down that road where I'm not seeing any profits, and okay. So I've been down that part where I haven't seen a ton of profits, and to me, it's not the biggest of deals. This is what I do for fun. And I would love to make profit. I would love to turn a profit. But that's not the end-all be-all for me. I mean, I guess in a sense it is the end-all be-all. Like, I would like to make this a full-time thing, but I'm not gonna kill myself over it. So I would like to make this a full-time thing, but it's not gonna be the end of the world if I never make it a full-time thing and I just keep it as a hobby. It's not my full-time job, but at the same time, I would like to get it to that point. I enjoy doing this. I have fun. I'm constantly waiting for new orders, not because I'm money hungry. It's more or less, I want new orders because I like packing orders. I like getting people the cards that they want and providing that service for them so that they don't have to spend a bunch of money opening packs. Because if you play TCG, which you probably do if you're watching this channel, you know that there's a lot of money spent opening packs to try and get a card. And so buying singles is probably the best way you're going to get the card that you want, or ensure that you get the card that you want, without spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars opening booster boxes. So, what have I learned besides it's not profitable? I've learned that Pokemon and One Piece are the biggest gambles. I've learned Magic is the safest product you can sell. Like when new sets release, especially for Magic, I try to buy one of each thing. So I buy a collector's booster box, a play booster box, I buy a bundle, I buy a pre-release kit, and I buy the commander decks. And that's mainly because I'm outside of Pokemon, I don't know the other TCGs as much. So I like to open them and see what they have in them. And if you can see the boxes back there, they're probably all blurry. Collect the ETBs for Pokemon, and down below are the bundles for Magic. I like those display boxes. I like having the boxes back there. You can kind of see just booster boxes that I've collected. I like collecting those things. The cards, depending, I have like my chase cards, obviously, and I have like my decks that I play with. So, but outside of that, I just like experiencing opening things, which I feel like most people that do pack breaks tend to enjoy that part the most, is opening the packs and seeing the good pulls, and that's it. They don't necessarily care about keeping the good pulls, and more often than not, they're happy to give the people that bought the packs the pulls that they got. You know, obviously there are some people that do some shady stuff, but you know, that's with any business. You're gonna find someone doing shady things. Nice. What else? What else have I learned? I've learned that TCGPlayer is legitimately a race to the bottom. I see upon launch, even prior to launch, I see all these listings for cards, and like this guy, Cracker. Like, I'll see listings for Cracker, and they'll be like 5 cents, 1 cent. It's like, what's the point of that? Like, I don't know. I don't understand it, and a lot of other sellers that I talk to. Oh, another jewelry bonnet. I have her already, and she's okay. A lot of other sellers I talk to are in the same boat of like, it's really like, it's, how do I want to say this? You're just throwing away money when you are selling cards for like 8 cents or 5 cents or something like that, because with all the TCG player fees, like, there's absolutely no reason to be selling cards that cheap, because then it's just, you get no money. One of the other things I learned is I don't like the way TCGPlayer does their shipping costs, because like, if you want to offer free shipping, which I tend to do, if it's over $5, you get free shipping. If it's not, then they get charged $1.49 or something like that. Say I have a bunch of like 10, 15 cent cards, and someone goes in and buys like 50, 60, 70 of those. Here, let me do math. Math is not my forte. Let me see. Pull up a calculator. So, let's say we have 60 cards at 10 cents each. I guess I could have done that in my head, but $6. So $6, and you can't put that in a plain white envelope. You have to put that in like a bubble mailer at least, and ship that off. And that's going to be $4 to $5. And then on top of that, so $4 to $5 plus all the TCGPlayer fees. So you're probably getting like $4.50 from TCGPlayer after all their fees, and then you spend $4 on shipping, so you're left with 50 cents from 60 cards, if that. Like, you, depending on the cards, like, you could possibly, depending on what your floor price is, you could possibly go and basically you just paid like, math, it's hard. You just paid like 20 to 80 cents to give someone cards, basically. Like, you made no money, you paid a lot for shipping, you gave cards, you lost money, so you paid 80 cents to give someone 60 cards. Like, if TCGPlayer had put a limit saying, oh yeah, you can have, free shipping after $5, but if you order more than, I don't know, 35 cards, 36 cards. If you order more than 36 cards, then you get charged a premium for shipping, $4 for shipping, whatever. Like, I think that would be substantially better and not annoy me as much, and not, like, and I'm not saying that pulling those orders, I'm not saying that's annoying. I actually enjoy pulling big orders. It's fun to me to like look at all the cards people are purchasing. More often than not, they're, from what I could see, they're probably just trying to complete a set, or they're building like a commander deck or something. And that's fine. Like, I love seeing the cards that people buy, people purchase, but You know, I'm annoyed at how little I make if someone orders a bunch of cards. That's what I quote-unquote learned. What I hate about TCGPlayer. I also hate the fees. Fees are annoying. There's a newer website, I think it's been out for maybe half a year now, up to a year, called Manipool. And so I've started listing some Magic cards on that. And obviously it's newer, so there's not the customer base. Lin. Okay, it's just Lin. So there's not the customer base of Manipool yet, and they do things a little strange. Like there's no rating system. You have to go through an interview process before you start selling, which I'm fine with. I actually enjoyed it because you get to talk to the creator of Manipool. So it was nice to like meet him and talk with him and learn why he's doing what he's doing, kind of stuff. Him learn about you and talk to you and, you know, create that kind of rapport. So I do enjoy that. I'm just waiting for the fan base to get bigger before I move majority of my Magic stuff over there. But that is what it is. I've started listing my like higher end cards on eBay and some playsets on eBay, Digimon on eBay. Ooh, nice. Is that focus at all? Probably not. The downside of using a cell phone to record your breaks, but whatever. Digimon playsets of certain cards, certain Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. There you go. I like opening cards from Fusion World. It is so fun. I love Dragon Ball so much. It's not terribly profitable, but it's so much fun to open. I don't know why. My wife and I do a lot of Lorcana between the two of us, and while I do sell Lorcana, it's more if it's an enchanted we don't really care about, we'll sell it. Or if it's more than a playset, we'll sell the extras. But Lorcana is kind of our thing, so I spend personal money on Lorcana and not TCG money on Lorcana. Flesh and Blood. I'm done with Flesh and Blood. I make absolutely no money doing Flesh and Blood. I tried Flesh and Blood, and it's not for me. It's not good for someone selling singles. I enjoy Universes. Universes is fun to open. Universes is fun to sell. It's not, again, not the most popular, not the most profitable. But it's fun to sell. It's fun to open. I do enjoy Universes. Wise Schwarz. I hate it. I hate it so much. Waifus are good and all, but I hate opening it and trying to sell it. It's not a fun time for me. I want to do more Final Fantasy, but I haven't found a supplier for that yet. So if I find a supplier for Final Fantasy, I'll probably do more Final Fantasy. Childhood favorite, so I do love opening that. Oh, snap! Look at that boy. He's blurry, but look at that boy. Why are you blurry? Focus, my boy, focus. That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I wish it were the manga. But that's pretty dope. Let's see. 38 bucks. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. He's a nice boy. Bam. How much was Carrot? I don't think Carrot was... Oh, Carrot's 31 too. Alright, I'll take Carrot too. I didn't realize she was worth... I didn't realize she was worth some monies. Maybe because I saw the non-alt art Carrots. Hate White Shores. Hate Flesh and Blood. I don't even like playing Flesh and Blood. I've never played I haven't played most games. I don't even play One Piece. I like the art. I like the idea of pulling a manga art. I guess what got me into One Piece was I was at the Bandai Card Games Fest in January for my birthday, and we had gotten some promo Luffy cards, and those were good. So that's why I was like, oh, I'll start, opening One Piece and see how that goes. It's okay. It's alright. But it's fun. It's fun to open. Especially if you find your waifus. I have a waifu binder. Like Nami. Nami's cute. She's alright. She's cute. Yeah, I think waifus, obviously waifus sell, no matter what game you're playing. My wife pulled this Starmie out of a random Galler Friends tin. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Waifu. Misty is a weird waifu. But, waifu sell, man. Which is why I started doing Wish Wars, and then I realized, no, that sucks. I open up One Piece so I could get ulti cards. What are you gonna do? Oh sweet. Little chopper boy. What else? What else is there to talk about? I'm just opening cards, not Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh! I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't ever plan to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't hate the cards. I don't really hate the game. I mean, I've never played the game, so I don't know if I hate it. What I hate is that you have 18 different foil types, and I gotta learn all those. What the crap? Rare, super rare, ultra rare, super ultra mega rare, platinum century rare, century platinum, super ultra mega rare. What is that crap? Why is that a thing? I hate it so much. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! But that might have been the whatever the anniversary box was, and so it might not all be like that, but I'm not willing to risk it for the biscuit. Dalton. What kind of name is Dalton? Sorry, Dalton. What else? What else do I buy and sell? I sell cards. Okay, what else? eBay, eBay. Hopefully that's a good one. Leah Ulti. Ulti's so cute. Who's behind Wanda? Carrot. Dang it, carrot. Why are there so many carrots? How much is carrot? 28 bucks. That texture though. Look at that. That actually looks pretty freaking sick, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Fine, carrot, whatever. You're cool. So, one thing I've learned from selling is putting in cards. So, sleeving a card like normal, then putting them in the top loader upside down. I have a branded washi tape that I use. So it's a washi tape. It's similar to like a painter's tape in that it doesn't have a lot of residue on it, so it doesn't weld it shut like what my friends in the space call the devil's tape, which is Scotch tape. Scotch tape tends to weld these shut, so everyone in the seller space hates that. I've learned that's my favorite way of loading cards into a top loader when selling them. Because if you have it the other way around, let's do a show and tell. Let's leave it like normal. Put this boy in there. You know, do transit. Maybe it'll do it. Maybe it won't do it. The card tends to slip out, and you have the opening here. So I don't think one piece is the right. One piece might actually be fine like this. But regardless, if something happens and it has the ability, the card has the ability to also slip out of the top sleeve. So that's how I do it, and I am going to continue to do it, and I don't care. But I also pack my cards in shipping shields, which a couple of my seller friends hate. Whatever. They're shipping shields. I like them. I'm going to keep using them. So yeah, speaking of seller friends, I have a good group of other sellers in a Discord, and they are constantly like, no one in that group is like annoyed when someone asks a question like 5 times. Like, they're like, oh, we've answered this already, but here's where this conversation happened, and it'll answer everything for you. And they're just the nicest group of people, and they're the best. I mean, what more is there to say than they're the best? As we're nearing the end, we got 4 more packs after this. I also want to shout out to Rob from RNG Games, Brian from Pokey. Who else? Danny Phantom, and TCG Bulk Kings. I don't remember his name. Let's see. Let's look it up, because oh, here. Let's see what we get. Kaido. Okay, that's fine. Chase from TCG Bulk Kings. So, shout out to those 4. They're the biggest source of information for me. They're part of the biggest source of information for me. Obviously, the Discord with other sellers is another source of information for me. And readily available information, I guess. But those 4 YouTubers, entrepreneurs, business owners, community leaders, like, they have both taught me so much and inspired me so much. So I'm forever grateful for them, and I'm so thankful of just all the work they put in. You know, hopefully one day I'll get to their level. If not, that's fine. Like, this is supposed to be a hobby. This is supposed to be fun. If it turns into a full-time thing, then I will completely cherish it. I do completely cherish it. I love it. Like, look at it. I'm filming a video right now. It's been like 40 minutes, maybe. I'm just opening cards. Like, it's a Thursday night. I'm opening cards, recording a video, talking to you guys, having fun. Like, what more do you want? Obviously, what more I would want is maybe to go to a game store and play. But I'm not that good. Maybe once the channel grows, I'll do some streams and play Pokemon online. Because there you get to see my weird Pokemon deck. I think my camera says I have 2 minutes left to record, because my memory card is probably full. And if that's the case, that sucks. So let's go through this. Pedro. Alright, last pack. And this guy again. Boring Dawn. Alright guys, that is this opening. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. There was a lot of nothing I talked about. I pulled some good cards. Not the best, but good cards. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I get to make more soon. It says I have 0 minutes left. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you feel so inclined, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will try to become regular with making videos. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Bye.